Atlanta?
Nah, they from Gwinnett.
Oh. Okay.
But I mess with them though. Them my boys.
What up, what up? This is the Voice of the NAWF podcast.
What up?
I'm your host, Phil, aka Dr. Feel Good. My dog, Jonte, aka
TZF.
TZF, baby, the motherfucking Carter.
Bitches no money, Harry Potter.
Speaking of Harry Potter and the British Columbian sector of the world.
That's a hard ass segue. Potter.
of the British world, they have stolen our own Atlanta's 21 Savage.
And he from the North. He went to Gwinnett for a year.
He went to where?
He went to Gwinnett.
North Gwinnett?
21 Savage went to Gwinnett.
North Gwinnett?
South Gwinnett.
He was in South Gwinnett?
He went to South Gwinnett.
Okay,
he went to school with my brother and my sister.
Hey, no, 21.
21. Hey,
21.
20. So Savage the 21st.
So, Jonte, explain what happened with 21 Savage.
So I don't know what's today, Tuesday. So what was it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Saturday. They say
This is right after the Nike event I was supposed to go to.
right before the Super Bowl. 21 got picked up by
Ice.
Do you? And you know what? We looked up the real meaning for ICE, like the letters. What does ICE stand for again?
Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
So he got picked up by Immigration Customs Enforcement, ICE, because his passport,
because his visa
his
expired.
visa expired in 2006,
and he was supposed to be gone when he was 18. Blah blah blah.
So the story is he moved from Britain, Great Britain,
Yeah, something like that. Over in that sector, Britain,
somewhere in Europe.
In the English sector.
And when he came to America, he been savage. So he ain't really do his shit.
Because his real name is real long. It's like Sabi.
Oh, the nigga got a crazy name.
Something like that. Abraham something.
Abraham Joseph.
So,
Mr. Abraham Joseph.
first of all, why y'all making this out of a joke? Okay?
Everything a joke.
This is his real life.
Everything a joke.
But we just gotta joke about it. We just he it up.
Key.
I done heard all the memes. Let me see some of these.
No, the funniest one when he got the crazy hair, and he's like, "Aight, blokes."
we gonna be y'all really playing with this man.
This man.
Somebody called him Sir Savage the 21st.
Sir Savage the 21st. That's his name now.
Y'all really on it with 21, and all he's trying to do is live in the world.
Now, mind you, this is days after the concert. He had a concert, some type of live concert, and he switched up some lyrics to the A Lot song.
Oh yeah.
And he put
It was a TV concert.
Wow.
He said something about
the water in Flint.
The water in Flint, and then immigrants.
And immigrants. Oh, it said something like, I can't imagine my kids stuck at the border.
Yeah.
I can't imagine my kids in Flint with no water.
Yeah.
Few days later, he get locked up by ICE.
But partially, he got locked up because, one, he was using his platform.
Right.
1, 2, he wasn't being the typical just nigga that they wanted him to anymore. He was on Ellen. Okay, he was on Ellen talking about financial literacy and shit like that.
I didn't know he was on Ellen.
Yeah, he started making or is trying to back programs and build programs, wealth building type programs, stuff like that. So once you start doing that, once you start entering that sector,
you on the radar, boy.
Then they gonna be like, hey,
you on the radar. Hold on now. What's 21? What's your real name?
Right. Cause I saw another dude and he said basically, so basically what we said, and they didn't know that he didn't have a visa when he got kicked out of school for pulling on somebody.
How you ain't?
Or when he got arrested
way long ago.
A couple years back.
Felony drug charges,
right.
Felony gun charges. How you just your visa just expired? You good?
Right. So I don't I don't agree with it. Of course, hopefully he got enough money to where he can get this shit going or whatever.
Hey,
do what he got to do.
They say that boy P finna get him out.
Yeah, P said they gonna.
QC.
P said they gonna.
They put
ante up their money collectively and get this the best immigration lawyers and all this stuff.
That's
so
crazy.
I think he'll be back pretty quick. But two things: staying on the black side, but going to the white side, but staying in the same region. So this is a triple threat. Your boy from Taken, what's his name?
Liam Neeson.
That said he want to kill all the black people he sees.
Why not?
What that's
hold
about?
on. I'm not gonna let you do that. He didn't want to kill all the black people.
Oh, he didn't say that.
He was just, and some of us do it too. Some of y'all out there is guilty of this.
I'm guilty of it because when
you ever been somewhere and been like, I wish it would try me. I'm gonna knock his fucking block off.
Cause after I watched, I was on a plane going to Peru, and I was watching. I went to Peru, by the way. Watching what's the shit called? With Nat Turner. Damn, what's it called?
That's not 40 years.
No, not 40 years. Birth of a Nation. I just want to get off the plane. That's what I wanted to do. What you said? You said nice, not nigga. Oh.
No, but see, that's years and years.
But this is
Liam Neeson's friend.
This is different
got
though.
raped.
This is different though.
His friend got raped. Female got raped by a black guy, and he all of a sudden just wanted to hurt, unleash, as he puts, all black people.
So that's not even the worst thing. This I'm about to say this nigga. This man says he said he did this 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna say 4. Since he said 4, I'm gonna say he did this 4 times.
And that, that's probably half of the time. He probably did it like 10, 12 times.
So he said he would go to black areas and just stand the fuck around and wait for somebody to try him, so he could unleash the force that he felt, the anger and the, what do you call it, the primal rage.
Primal rage. This primal, like, he tried to make it seem like it's beyond him. Nigga, like, that's inside you.
I didn't have no control over this. It was just this
everybody
real urge
has it.
That's what he tried to do. That's what he tried to do. And everybody urged, like, we just had to kill everybody or hurt somebody in this instance for this one person hurting his friend. So that means we supposed to just be going around shooting white people.
Right. Whoever giving out tickets, we gonna light your ass up.
Because what he said is during a so say your friend gets, let's just say, God forbid, but say your friend gets killed by the police.
Right.
So what he's saying is it's okay for you to go to the police precinct and just stand there with a Glock waiting, like, I hope just one of them come out and say something to me.
One side. Just
one of them come say something to me. I'm just gonna blow their head away.
Just tell me don't say
my
name on this corner. I'm gonna knock your fucking block off.
Right. So that's what you're saying, Liam. And then you are because white people so
then
stupid.
Then you try to say he went and got help.
Yeah, they so impressionable with this type of stuff. White people are so impressionable with this type of stuff that when you do something like that, they think that's okay now. Mm-hmm. They just think, oh, Liam Nelson doing it, so it must be some type of okay. Like, we can do what we want still.
Nah, bruh. Nah. And that's what's wrong with you. Can't be putting out them kind of messages, man. Like,
that's
even if you felt like that,
even
if that's your truth, you gotta know, like, the way of the world, and like, you can't put out that type of message.
We're not there. We're not there right now.
Right. And we can't be there where you can explain your whole truth, but right now it's too many impressionable people who gonna try to walk in your shoes and be like, all right, somebody killed my brother 5 years ago too. I'm gonna go walk around and wait for somebody and gonna get that nigga fucked up.
Hold on. So was when his anger and rage was happening, Did she just tell him, or it was years later that she told him?
No, it was just told. She
just told him, and then he did it. But he's just saying it years later.
40 years ago.
He said it was 30, 40 years ago.
You got help.
I
Get the fuck out of here.
First of all, you probably told somebody, and then they was like, "Bro, chill. Like you can't."
Right, bro.
You can't.
That was your help, nigga.
Right,
bro. Chill. They gonna fuck you up over there. If you try some shit. You hit Ray Ray in the head, nigga. Leon gonna come and knock your ass off the block, nigga.
Yeah, that ain't gonna fly.
That shit's crazy.
But when you are this is for white people if you see it. When you doing stuff like this, sometimes I think you just gotta keep it to yourself.
Hey, what if he was in Great Britain and he tried 21? I heard you raped one of the women over here. Hey man, don't motherfucking play with me like that. I'm savage. Hey Tom.
21.
21. That should have been funny. How that motherfucking exchange would have went. That should have been funny. 21 would have been taken nowhere.
Hell no, 21. I
Liam
understand that you have done some things, and I have a set
He
of
on the phone with 21?
20 said, "Who the fuck is this home, man?"
Hey, partner, get the fuck off my line, man. We don't play with that goddamn bullshit. I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill you.
That's what he be.
Bet.
But that's what he thought. I think he thought he could say it right now because of his character.
Right.
Because
like you into it.
And he said it in his like voice, his like speaking, his like movie voice, like I went to the back. And
when I heard it, I was like, wait, he really talk like this?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have no regular voice. Like your movie voice is your voice. That's your whole. You don't just change it up at all, none. That's just crazy.
He can't be doing that.
Liam Neeson gotta chill.
Liam Neeson gotta chill. 21.
Free my dog 21.
Free my dog 21.
My dog got kids. Ain't from the A. And I'm repping the A today, y'all. One time.
Damn.
And my producer got on the Atlanta.
Hey, this is. Hey, if y'all knew.
The Super Bowl was just here.
Hey, if y'all knew what type of
Super Bowl, the Super Bowl.
Hey, what the? Hey, chill
the
out.
Super Bowl.
Somebody feels it.
I didn't want to call him out. I just wanted to leave it there, but it was definitely a white person.
Good.
The Super Bowl.
All right, 21, no side. We back. Okay, we back. If you saw the Netflix little series.
Hey, hold on. First of all,
what?
You remember we used to say this nigga verse every day in motherfucking 8th grade. Man, I swear to God.
It was me, you, and Honest.
In social studies and science, because this one we had the free time.
Play it, I grind, my focus is crime.
Roll with the rhyme,
I slip with the slime. My words are dime, the dead out of mind. Spit up, polish, look how they shine. Glitter, glisten, gloss, floss. I catch a beat running like Randy Moss. I don't know the rest of it. Run that bitch up like a brand new house. I'm rolling my stones, gather no mouse. Mommy, I'm coming, I hope you get out. I rock your ball like a Lee in the top. Back, forth. Get that sailor course. Make the tracker course. Rap, roll, utterly rock. I'm mountain, I might get my hand on my cop. Kinda like Outcast, just don't stop. Hey, Killer Mike, we was fucking with you long time. Hey, Killer Mike, we was fucking with you. Hey, we was fucking with you.
That shit funny, man. We used to really do that every day.
Every day, dude.
Especially when that shit come on.
Like, that shit was funny. But it's funnier to see him all the way up until now and still be relevant in like big society.
15 years, 20 years later.
Like not just in like rap. He's big society, big politics. He's doing all this.
Rubbing shoulders with Bernie. Right.
And having his voice heard on a much larger scale.
And that shit really means something too.
Right.
He not just rapping. He got down really. He giving hints or not hints, but like you know what I'm saying, stuff that we need to be doing.
Exactly.
Suggestions.
Exactly.
For the
so on his if y'all haven't seen it on his Netflix documentary, you could say it's really I just felt like a show. It's called Trigger Warning, but the first episode is basically about black businesses. And being in Atlanta, we see a lot of black businesses, and you see the celebrities when they came. A lot of them were kind of like astonished on how many black businesses there really are in Atlanta. Like black-owned restaurants, black-owned clubs, black-owned strip clubs, all that type of stuff. And just to see that, so what he did was he basically went to the Crips and said, I know some Crips down in Atlanta, whatever, and I want them to start a business. The business they picked was Coca-Cola, but in theirs it was Cripa-Cola. Cripa-Cola. So basically between them and then eventually he got the Bloods to do Blood Pop, even though I think Cripa-Cola is way more
so it's a Blood Pop?
Yeah, Blood Pop.
It's called Blood Pop?
Blood Pop. Yeah. He just got the Bloods. Yeah, I don't like Blood Pop so much. I don't like Blood Pop so much because
hemoglobin pop,
right?
Shit.
But Cripa-Cola is a lot more trendy, and that'll actually catch on. Now the funny part is, this is why a lot of times
Crip or Cola?
No, Cripa-Cola. So Crip-A-Cola. Yeah. So when they were doing the what do you call it? The review or tests for a product test or whatever, like the blind product test. There was like 5 white boys. They was all cool with it. They was like, "This is great Coke," blah blah, because they make it themselves. They don't put high fructose corn syrup. What Fred don't like in his shit. Fred don't like that high fructose corn syrup, so they didn't put none of that in it. So after that, so they had the blind test or whatever. So then they told him what it was. They told him it was Cripa-Cola, and they was like, "What? Like the gang?
Like the gang?"
It's like, so what if I'm buying a Cripa-Cola in LA? I could walk down the street, somebody just pop me because first of all,
no, nigga. If you wear a Hell's Angel shirt,
right,
and don't nobody fuck with you,
exactly.
You wear goddamn all that shit.
Yeah, no. It was interesting just to see that from that perspective. But then back on the black owned side, I was personally proud of Killer Mike for doing it and for actually going out and seeking out and actually doing it, not just doing it for just because it's the TV or whatever.
I'm glad Netflix gave them that opportunity too.
Netflix. Yeah, and they gave them that opportunity to actually put them on and be like, we're gonna give y'all business on Netflix because now I'm like,
that's their advertisement.
Yeah, now I'm like, where can I go buy some Cripa-Cola now? Like, I will go buy some just because it's y'all's.
And especially, I mean, if it ain't got high the syrup.
Yeah, syrup.
It might be a little bit safer.
No, it is safer. Because they had one dude on there. He was a Blood. And he was like, okay, that's fine. Because he was an older Blood. He was like, I mean, that's cool, whatever. I don't really care that it's Crip, whatever. I just want to make sure it's healthy. And Killer Mike was like, yes. I mean, he's like, no Coke is going to be quote unquote healthy. But if you're going to drink anything, they had real sugar cane, and then they had no high fructose corn syrup. So that was two things that.
So if you're gonna kill yourself, give a nigga the money and kill yourself.
Right. So
give it to a wife.
I mean, I got that. Like,
yeah. That's what he's saying though.
Yeah, we are. Yes, we aren't gonna eat the healthiest. Just in general, yes, a lot of people are starting to switch over to vegans, whatever, and do certain things. But for the most part, just humans in general, we aren't eating healthy as it is. So. If you're gonna do something like that, give your money to the black businesses, and they're not gonna shoot you if you get a Cripa-Cola. Like eventually, I'll say this: eventually, the Bloods and Crips stuff has to come to like a head, and everybody just because if y'all are doing or y'all are getting this much money and y'all just don't like somebody just because they got these colors and stuff, then y'all really gotta think about like
need to make purple.
What? Yeah, like Yeah, why?
Red and blue need to come together.
Who all gonna be with the purple? Who all gonna be the purple flag?
I'm with the purple.
Who all gonna
be
they
say
like,
black people be black as purple sometimes.
So I mean, that's what it is.
Roll with it.
You can't, but we can't say that we're being super oppressed and all this other stuff and doing absolutely nothing to help ourselves within at least on the lower level.
On the lowest level.
Yeah, we talking about community.
We got to have the bottom level.
Yeah, we talking about community. Like, yeah.
This is your everyday.
Yeah.
Nigga, you see him every day.
Right.
You ain't gotta do that every time.
Not every time.
But that's hard though. Killer Mike, he the man for that.
Yeah.
I really respect him for that. I've been slacking, but for 2 years I've been trying to go.
Black owned.
Oh, give me a black bank.
Oh, black bank.
Black bank account.
Yeah.
I think I owe Chase like $300, but I need me a black bank account. I know where I'm gonna go. I know. I think I'm gonna go to Citizens Trust. Anybody in Atlanta? I think it's a bunch of Citizens Trust banks out here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've been.
Hey, and just like the video, just because you go ask for a loan, even at the black banks, don't mean they're gonna give it to you.
That don't mean
you gotta have some type of one business plan if you're gonna ask for a business loan, and then 2, you gotta have some type of collateral, and then 3, you gotta have you have to show ways that you actually make income. They're not just gonna give it to you, and you can't record what you're doing.
Right.
So if you're a drug dealer, then you need to have
goddamn.
You need to have a laundering scheme.
You need to have a laundering scheme. For real. Because that's what the white people do.
You need to have something like that.
You need to have something. You need to have a goal, my nigga.
You need to have
a goal.
Now, don't be coming to me and say, PSA, hold on. PSA, I'm not telling you to launder money. So people, oh, my son, he watched and he wanted to launder. No.
I'm telling you to launder money.
Wait.
Okay? Launder your money. No, fuck.
The views and
hey, I'm not on none of y'all paperwork. I'm not gonna be implicated. Don't call me 6ix9ine, Snitch 9. Nigga said they changed his name to Snitch 9. But for real, clean up your money. Go do something right with it, man. Go goddamn.
I think we
invest.
And also you gotta invest and put it back in your community. Now I'm not just talking about like make a park or nothing like that. Go buy the houses back from who owns them now. Like he said, if you the rappers and all this stuff, go back to where you came from and then just buy the projects or buy whatever. And then now you own them, so y'all can do whatever with
parking garage.
Yeah, all this other stuff. We got enough money as a whole, like especially the bigger income earners in our black society right now. We got enough that we can do some stuff with it. But also, we just gotta stop hoarding our stuff like the kid on the test. He's like, I got all the answers.
Nah, you gotta be like Neved.
Yeah,
you gotta be. That's another inside joke.
Shout out to
Neved Manahar.
Neved Manahar. I think he's like a rocket scientist or something right now.
You got me through the 8th grade, man. Fucking shout out to you, dog.
The man got me on my side project.
Cupcake Nick. Hey.
Yeah, we'll tell you about that later. But yeah, you gotta just be willing to show somebody some stuff and know that it's not gonna affect what it is that you do, and know that like I can do this too, and you can do it. This is how I did it. Boom, 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 boom.
Exactly. And that's one of the biggest.
Right.
Show a nigga something, cause I mean they not. We're going through school 18, 15 years, 20. 12 years, and
learning that slaves was the first black people.
Okay, you was a slave. All right. First grade. This is what the first year of slavery y'all did.
Right.
Like, no, bro. Okay, I get it. Now show me how we cannot ever be that again.
Right.
Show me how we can, you know what I'm saying, become mentally free.
Right. So one thing I want everybody to do, if you watch it on either Instagram or YouTube or whatever platform you see it on, just comment a black-owned business that you know. Just comment one of the black-owned businesses that you know, and you can go from there. Because the only way we're gonna keep getting ourselves bigger and bigger is to show real support for each other. And once we see a black-owned business, actually go there, and then don't act like just because this business had made one mistake that it's just the
that's
most.
the worst. I always hate it. That's one of my worst. Is when when somebody give up on one business
Right.
off of one fuck up.
Right, because
like you ain't never fucked up in your life.
But not even them. These other businesses that you support, you be on the phone with them for an hour. Talking about I'm threatening to leave and all this other stuff. But you be right with them.
Let McDonald's fuck up your order.
McDonald's fuck up your.
You gonna go back?
I guarantee you, everybody that's been to McDonald's,
they got a fucked up order
at least 10 times.
3 in the last 3 months. At least twice in the last 3 months. If you go to McDonald's, they done fucked up your order twice in the last 3 months.
You gonna have to look at it like, where's my so and so?
Why you won't go to JJ's? Why you won't go to Ethel's or goddamn?
What's your
Miss Icy's?
Your cousin?
Yeah, Miss Icy's.
Miss Icy's.
People be complaining sometimes they long and all this type of shit. What nigga? Applebee's be having hair in their food, all type of shit.
Because people just want to find something to complain about, one, and then a lot of times we expect less from each other. And this other shit. People just come up to me and they say, so somebody selling a shirt or whatever, or somebody have a clothing line or whatever, they just come up to me and be like, and they know me, like, bruh, we got the hoodies for the 50, but I give it to you for the 40. No, I'm paying you the full price.
Right.
First of all, I don't need your discount just because you want. No, we're because that's gonna be the culture that you have.
I'll take the discount. I'll take the discount, but I'm gonna give you about 3 more referrals. Now, fuck with me now. But go ahead. Dude.
Now, mine need to be for free, for real.
I mean, hey, we gonna get there.
No, we gonna give you some good publicity, so we can give you.
Right.
So also if you have any clothing lines or whatever that you want to be seen or whatever, we'll send you the DM us. We'll send you the PO box or whatever, so we can get that. We can get those or whatever, so we can just get you more out there, more seen. Because we gotta get a lot of black-owned businesses. Because that Cripicola, that was a big inspiration for me. I'm like sitting there like, oh, these brothers, they got hope. But bruh said at first he didn't believe, like, he was like, could we really do it? But then them actually get all the way to the point where they're going to stores and asking them, can you buy this or whatever? Then he was like, damn, like we could really do whatever it is that we want. Because we had this opportunity, we saw it through or whatever, and of course they speed it up in the show, but it probably took a minute.
A little second,
yeah.
But I mean that's just with anything.
Yeah.
With anything you build is gonna take a minute. So,
exactly.
And you ain't doing shit no way. Like clocking in or going doing some other shit or you know what I'm saying, thinking about doing it. No, go do it.
Like your boy from the Everett's commercial. You're sitting on the couch anyway. You ain't doing shit.
Get your fat ass up. Okay? Get your fat ass.
You're doing nothing. Okay? You're wasting your life.
Go to college, man. Go to Everett's. Go get a technical job. You know. Fuck that. I just talked to a homie. He said he's starting a magazine in Athens. Homie Malcolm. A magazine about like what black people are doing in Athens. Because I guess, you know, when you think of Athens, you think UGA.
He was in Athens too. Kim Mike was in Athens.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
He sure was.
For the show.
But yeah, my homie Malcolm starting a magazine out there. We can get some shit moving. We just gotta goddamn, I don't
And
know.
again, if you know of any black businesses that you want to shout out, comment in either on the YouTube post or on Instagram, wherever you see it or whatnot, and we'll shout them out. We'll follow them, blah, 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 do whatever we got to do, but we got to get this black businesses popping. No side.
No side shit.
We out.